Hey everybody, so for this video, I thought it would be fun to do a sketchbook tour. So today I'll be showing this one. The front is like this, and the back is just the hearts. I started in April of 2020 all the way to August 2022. And in this folder, I just have some swatches of different markers and things. Boba. This is one of my 4 fur babies. He wanted to make a little appearance. Also made this little hat, which is like one of the only things I know how to fold. I did some swatches here too with like different mediums. This was my mom's oil paints that I diluted with brush cleaning solution to do this kind of watercolor thing. And some stuff in here you'll see that I use that. Welcome to my imagination. This is just a lady sleeping with vines. And then I started using this tissue paper, and I have some washi tape to hold it in place. Fallen angel. Now, this, some of you might recognize. And another one of my fur babies, I named her Luna, the first black cat I ever got. I have 3 black cats and 1 Siamese. Only one of my cats is female, and that's my Luna. And tell me in the comments, do you think Luna's purple or black? I've always thought of her as a black cat, but then sometimes she's depicted as purple, so I don't know what she actually is or if it's both. Oh my gosh, this next page, I remember I was really getting into drawing and really inspired just to try new things and push myself out of my comfort zone when it came to drawing. So I asked my mom,
give me something to draw because I'm drawing within my comfort zone.
She said,
draw plants.
My mom loves plants. And this is actually one of my favorite pages because I never would have drawn this otherwise. I believe I would have to ask her is a split leaf philodendron. Aloe vera plant in my room. Bamboo plant I had in my room. This is actually my favorite out of all of these. And then obviously this cactus. I found this cactus online. I love this page. This page, I don't know what was below this. I covered it with this from longer ago, even before I started the sketchbook. And I just bordered it with this washi tape. Beauty and the Beast moment. And here's the page where I experimented with that watercolor that I made. Chihiro from Spirited Away. I'm forgetting his name. Forest Spirits. I forget what we call this. I need to rewatch these movies, but this was around the time when I was just watching those movies for the first time. I have a lot of trouble drawing just from my mind. I need something to look at, something to pull from. I wanted to challenge myself to just draw without looking at anything. Came up with these creatures and I named them. So apparently this is Buggy, Kitty, Pony. Is that a bear? Kind of looks like a groundhog, but that's just because it's small. Dino egg, koala, bunny, and big dino. I found stuff to do with washi tape. So here's my cheesy quote. When the world around you is in flames, retreat to the world within. I give her a little third eye, I gave her like purple features. And the washi tape, I use an X-Acto knife to cut out that, and same for the shirt. Here's another page where I didn't like what was on it, so I covered it. Some kind of animal hiding. This is like some portal thing. Behind that, me and my cousin were playing this game where we pass it back and forth and add more to the picture each time. You can guess who did what. I put those here because under that on the page here I have blobs and then try to make them into something. And this weird snake here, I kind of like him. He reminds me of a Sesame Street character. Actually, they all kind of do, especially this one. Like a weird stuffed animal. And my favorite one here is so random. This one, I don't know who of you have seen Coraline, but that looks like Wiley to me. Does I still look like that? Here we have Steven Universe. I cannot even remember the name of this character, but I was really loving this movie at the time. This page, I had just got some Mod Podge so I could seal these. ASMR. I started messing with pastels. Can anyone tell me what kind of bird this is, or can anyone guess? Because I don't remember. This is just lyrics from a Jhené Aiko song that I like. I did Bambi. Here you can see some of the washi tape that I used on the other pages. Look at these super thin ones. And then some duct tape up here. And that one strip that I couldn't fit, so I made it smaller. My mom has this little Buddha, so I drew it here. This was the first time I drew more than one character. This is Sailor Moon, Minnie Moon, and Chibi Moon. Again, trying to draw from my brain, and this is what ends up happening. She's giving very much candy corn, Halloween spooky vibes. I was gonna say I should have gave her a nose ring, but then I noticed I did. I recreated someone else's Pikachu, like a sneeze, because COVID. All right. This was for my mom's birthday. She loves like heartfelt homemade gifts over anything. So I asked her what she would like me to draw for her. And she said,
draw self-portrait.
And I was like,
Anything but that.
I mean, My sister saw this and she said,
"It looks like you, but it doesn't look like you."
I was like,
Right?
I drew another self-portrait in here, but I'll show it in the next sketchbook tour. Helios and Rini, Mini Moon and Helios. This day, my sister came over, and the same day she told me that that self-portrait looked like me but didn't look like me. She said,
"Can I draw on here?" And then you draw on top of it?
and I was like,
Sure.
she drew a vase. She said, I want
See how your flowers look.
This was her vase. And I wanted to do sunflowers because sunflowers were my favorite flower at the time. It was pretty complicated. There's so many layers in the center especially. I would like to give sunflowers another go. I covered this page with something I traced back in elementary school. Daisy Duck eating a ice cream sundae. It's giving 80s. Is that 80s fashion? Someone tell me in the comments. I tried to draw my cats as if they were people, and it turned out just horrendously. And this is Luna and Mocha. I'm not a fan of that page. Clearly, that's why I put something from elementary school over it. And this page is when I first got my acrylic paints. Obviously, it's the moon. Hopefully, that's obvious. I did not draw this. This is probably the most impressive thing in this book, and I did not draw it. Someone threw this away in my art class. I saw it in the recycling, and I was like, no. That's so cool. I'm taking it. The stars align, and whoever drew this in my art class in high school, who threw it away, sees this, please tell me who you are because you're very talented. And what is this? Is this a character? Does anyone know what this is? Some parakeets I used to have. This was Sunshine. This was Snowflake. There's my cat. Two of my cats. This was a bee filter from like Snapchat. Snapchat bee. Meal Pops. Oh! Isn't that a cereal from like another country? I don't even know, but I made a note of it, so apparently it's important. And then this used to be my favorite flower, the California poppy, and so I outlined it in orange because they're orange normally. Another thing I covered, I was getting really into my spirituality at the time. Very woke of me to do like the chakras and the chakra colors. I said, take me home. Oh, and the eyes are down here, so that's actually the third eye. I did like the stars. Is that like Pleiades? I covered this. So clearly I was having a moment, but we love her. I covered this page with some sketchbook paper. So I did a little mouth and I did a little eye. That was probably the best eye I did back then. Too bad I'm not crying, then we could really compare. Does anyone know this character? Neopets. This was my favorite Neopet. I got really into meditation, and in the deepest meditation I've ever had in my life, I actually saw a blue lotus in my mind's eye, and I didn't even know blue lotuses were a thing. So now I have a tattoo from that experience because it was so cool. This is basically what I saw, and I wanted to paint it so I could remember. As best as I could get it, that's what I saw. I should do a tattoo tour someday. I'll probably do it soon because I'm getting a new tattoo in the next few weeks. It's gonna be my biggest one. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll take y'all along on that journey with me and show my other ones at the same time. Again, I was reading books on like spirituality and chakras. So this was like an assignment in that book, I think. I cannot even remember the name of this movie. Swan Princess. Is that what it's called? Odette and the Swan. I covered this page with something my brother did when he was younger. I think this is just a sleigh alien. He said,
No, I don't like it.
I love it. So my cat's playing with the tree. And below that, I think I was reading like tarot cards. And so I kind of drew something based off what the cards had on them. I was trying to draw just from my head for funsies. Wrote like the lyrics to The Climb by Miley Cyrus, and I drew some mountains. This is something I drew like a long time ago, and I guess I just used it. I have an irrational fear. And maybe it's not irrational because I actually saw it happen to somebody, but getting a paper cut on my eye and that noise just like triggered me. This is a manifestation page, so I'm just going to skip it, but I do believe in manifestation, and I was just writing out like what I wanted to attract. I feel like it came true. This is another thing I drew when I was little. Love that. Actually, so simple, but so iconic. And me just being deep again. And here is Dumbo. On this page, it was an acrylic painting I really loved of like a sun. I did a tutorial for it online. It was so cute. I have pictures of it. Maybe I'll insert them here. That was under here, but I didn't learn to like let it dry overnight, so I closed it. I thought it was dry, but it wasn't dry enough for acrylics, and it ripped all these pages. Luckily, I don't think they really had anything on them, but still, I don't have my sun painting anymore. So I covered it with this, which is still really, really cool. Here I did my handprints, and I tried to make them like the heat. What do you call that? Thermal energy. This is one I covered as well. Tegapi, and I did this when I was really little. Oh, my cat wants to say hi again. Hello, Bubba. Mr. Bulb. That's how I call him. I say, Mr. Bulb. He's like, let me go. This, I was swatching liquid lipsticks. This, a girl drew for me in high school. She's so talented. She always like painted the covers of her composition notebooks and stuff. I asked her if she could draw me Sailor Moon because obviously I love Sailor Moon after seeing some of these pages. Then I put this crane that I folded in here, and behind that I have a storyboard that I don't want to show. This was the first thing I did, I think, for my art class in college. So I posed my ukulele with a rosary. I used to volunteer at this summer thing. We would give meals to kids who came to this park and they didn't have food. We also did like activities in the tent that we were in where we had the food. And this little girl drew this frog.
To however wants it.
Not whoever, however. A lot of these next pages were for class. Just drawing my room. You can tell when the care went into the page versus like it was an assignment. Another assignment. This is another thing I collected at the summer camp. One of my coworkers actually did this. It was just a coloring page and then he made it a raptor. Another assignment. Another assignment. Oh my god, I almost did I need to be careful. I almost did the paper cut thing again. And this is a little painting my friend did. But it was just nail polishes. Look how trippy this is though. Does it trip you out on camera? It's trippy in person. Another assignment. My friend made me this. Another Steven Universe thing. Thanks for being such a gem. The crystal gems. This was just like another assignment thing. This I really love. This was also an assignment, but it captured some stuffed animals in my room at the time. I don't have some of these anymore, so it's cool to look back at. Oh gosh, this is another one my friend sketched in high school. When Dat Boy was popular. Dat Boy, here come Dat Boy, oh shit, what up? These are the kind of memes I would laugh at. I still do, can't lie. Another class thing. My teacher would always say just
sketch everything. Sketch everything. Whatever's in front of you right now, even if you think you included all the details in the image, sketch more.
My friend also drew this one. They see me rolling. Glasses, reflection of my glasses, and a book maybe? Not my ex-boyfriend. This is another class thing. I was just sketching a sticker I had on my laptop at the time. Sailor Venus and Totoro and some ramen. More stickers that I was sketching from Sailor Moon, a brooch, and from Spirited Away, I think, and a ramen cup noodle. More random sketches, just whatever was on my bedside table at the time. This is from Spree, which was like a thing we did at my school for the seniors to go out one night, all night together. Me and my friend were at this bowling place, and we got this done by an artist that the school had hired. Another assignment, I just drew part of my braid that was in my hair. Something one of my friends drew in school. Russian nesting dolls that I have collected. My cat laying in my bed. Love that. Just another little thing me and my friend did in class. And then the teacher wrote, I love this art. So he was coming around to see what we were doing when we weren't being on task. And then he just complimented us. Love that. Love the cool teachers, you know? Another sketch. This is just like blankets on my bed. Now, this was my first ever sketch when I was a little kid. And my mom saved it for me. Some keys on my keyboard. First coloring page at 14 months? Wow, I drew a line. Was the other one my first one, or was this one my first one? Or were they both my first one? It don't matter. This is my cat's paw, and there's a little claw. Is that a claw? No. That's the toe. That's the claw. This is a close-up of a llama stuffed animal that I had at the time. Another thing I did a long time ago. Some coats on my wall. Ugh, not a perspective drawing. I was just trying to get it done. I hate the moment you bring numbers and measurements into my artwork. I don't want to do it anymore. Cheshire Cat covering a drawing I did of my ex-boyfriend. Oh my god, it looks so scary. Redid it. And I covered the other one with this that I did when I was little. Yeah, that one's a little better, but this is my cat for class. And then this, I think, is charcoal pencil. I was doing a caterpillar. That actually looks pretty cool. But I think this was my mom's birthday after that year that she had me do the self-portrait. And this time she's like,
can you draw Jesus?
so I used a reference image for this, but I think it's pretty cool. Here's a cocoon. The caterpillar, the cocoon, and then the butterfly you'll see were just kind of sketches for my final project. This is the butterfly. This is a little sketch I did for class as well. This was other stuff for class, but my sister made me this when I lost my first tooth. I'm the little sister. More sketches for my final project. I was doing it for the stages of grief and how the caterpillar's like before and the cocoon is like during, and then the butterflies after. This was my final thing. In undergrad, the teacher said, submit something just to show how you feel about graduating. And I think I did this and I was just like, looking to my future and there's color. I was swatching some metallic markers that I got. It's giving olive tree realness. In person, it is giving olive tree realness. I was looking for Copic marker dupes and I got these. They're pretty nice. Cali Art markers. Amazon. It'll hook you up. They call her paper. Trying to do a sketch a day on loose leaf paper when I was like probably the end of middle school, beginning of high school, but bombastic side eye. This is a character from a game I love to play, Genshin Impact. He was the first 5-star I ever pulled on Genshin. Not really religious, but I do love this prayer, the Serenity Prayer. Me and my mom, my niece, and my little nephew, I was trying to sketch more chill lemon dude. I did this in elementary school. It's funny in hindsight, but like I was an ally back in the day, and now I am LGBTQ plus. LGBTQIA plus. I kind of like that eye. It's kind of wild. This is Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, and I was not done with her yet because I relate to her so much. So first off, this is like my crying side. This is my I love cats side. Buttercup, Mojo Jojo, and Blossom. Not me doing Blossom last. Isn't she like the main girl? This is Bobs, Boba T. Middle initial T. It's not T-E-A. It's just T. I did this in elementary school. And this I was just doodling some stuff from Demon Slayer. What even? Bun Bun Bonanza. These are some characters from a tote bag that I have from Plushie Dreadfuls. Check out Plushie Dreadfuls, not Spawn. Obviously, this is my second video, but they're very cute. I did this thing when I was little. I put like a bunch of chalk or something so that it would feel soft, and I drew like a Ditto type character from Pokemon, and it still feels soft. Partial hand turkey, since I was born on Thanksgiving Day. Overlapping butterflies, like a heartbeat heart, a little flower thing. And last but not least, thank you next. We love Ariana Grande. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned for sketchbook number 2. Oh, and here's my old... I thought he wanted to make an appearance. He just wanted to get in my way. How rude. That was my oldest baby, Mocha. I'll catch you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support the channel. And I hope everyone's doing well. Bye!